He has a good game if he gets ahead. A lot of the targets just aren't able to get a cut through his sustain, and then the Bard.
See if he can do so. Pyosik, yeah, he's just level 3. He's coming in behind Faker, as they do know that the Skarner is here, and now Faker going to be knocked towards the wall. He does dodge the knock up here. He goes for the ghost, but he's basically just running in circles waiting for Owner to come on over, who is going to bail him out. But now a bit of damage into Owner as well. The Unbind comes in and forces the flash from Owner. The flash on in for BDD, and he gets first blood just like that.
And this is the bleed out.
That's what ends up being the main issue. Because as we can see, initial setup here, not finding the Q3 and not finding the wall slam. Ghost.
Keep going.
It's just not enough. And
go for Vi.
The fact that Owner, I think, could have flashed a lot earlier here and denied a lot of the Skarner damage.
Got him.
Could have probably kept him alive.
I'm just questioning because surely they knew that Pyosik was there. I think Faker should have just. I know
a little bit of a trap. I mean, Barrel's here as well, and could try to go for it though. The flash on in, the Ornhorn going to be blown here as well. Perfect, not even bothering to flash, and it's going to bite him back as that is the kill. Owner comes in and just way too much.
Less impactful souls still on the map. We'll see which Rift we are going to get, and it's Cloud, which. There's a lot of members that I think use the Cloud Rift really well here on either side.
Yeah, I honestly don't think Cloud is that bad. Obviously, something like a Hex Tech is the ideal, but particularly the Nasus benefits a lot from that movement speed at close distance.
Trying to clear the wave here. He's got Keria to just stasis everything up there, and this is an Ornn as the Impale will come in, but the stun is there from Keria, and the knockup from the Ornn, but Depth, he lives just barely, and eventually does go down to Keria's auto. Barrel as well is going to bite the dust eventually as Faker comes in, just collects a kill.
Or something on Faker. Again, I think this Nasus is very, very weak, but already reinforcements on the way here for T1.
Yeah, and I mean the setup here from the side of T1, especially because Pyosik is just
dead. He's just
alone farming in the jungle. I mean, he's Skarner, he can go through walls. Surely he's dead.
Yeah, he's gone through walls towards T1's base.
Yeah, only question is who gets the kill. It will be the Vi. Just net gold pretty well, as you mentioned before, Chronicler, and
on the space. Zeus on the flank has his ultimate available.
It's about to get very interesting. Let's see, BDD looking for the knockup, and now the Ornhorn's going to be called. Nice little angle, but a big engage from Barrel into the equalizer, and Impale! It's just a massive wobble that comes in. T1 are trying to turn something. They do get the 1 kill, and a massive Bard ult as well. But at the end of the day, do they have to follow up damage to kill any of these low health members is the question. Guma trying his best to do exactly that, but he can't get the 1 kill. Keria's going to go down, and BDD is still alive. And it's Gooby Usier bust, but he is gone as KT winning.
BDD can cancel Fakers, right? So if BDD decides to teleport in, there isn't really a whole lot that Faker can do besides try to damage him as much as possible, as Barrel does not care about your measly turret. They will just slam this down.
End up giving over Soul Point if they don't move quickly. It's already half HP. It is a Skarner who can get over walls, though.
They're going to get the ults from Keria in there, and yeah, the Skarner goes in, and it just goes over to Pyosik, and they do have this magical journey. Barrel trying to follow, but he just says, no, it's not worth it. We got the Drake.
Vaccine coming into the day. As a reminder, there is no more LCK after this. This is the final fight between these two teams. Whoever wins this best of 5 goes to Worlds. For the loser, it's over as BDD. He's going deep.
Yeah, just doing Yone things, and the Ziggs just not very much like that or appreciate.
He didn't hit so much.
Yeah.
Just saying, I have to go in.
95. There, and obviously a lot of damage coming in. The equalizer being dropped.
Don't go too far.
Like Guma or Owner in the long run is going to be something that KT can rely on to set up for these dives, right? Like 1 or 2 Ws alone could be enough.
Okay, that is a big committal, but it's a Keria ult to deny all the damage, and now T1 are perfectly set up for the wombo combo once again. Equalizer comes down, it's a perfect angle from Perfect, and T1 are burnt to a crisp as KT will win the fight and will take the Baron.
The anti-synergy.
They now have enough damage just between BD and Def that the CC combo of Barrel and Pyosik ends up being absolutely huge. And of course, T1 heavily over-investing is not going to get in, but they get the turret, and that's the main goal.
Yeah. I mean, with the Baron just trying to really escalate your gold lead, and now trying to flash on a guy who's invisible, and Owner has to go in. Bit of damage to Zigzalt over the top, and they finally do get perfect. It's a trade 1-for-1, but Faker is probably going to go down. This is a pretty decent Bard ult, but it's only going to delay the inevitable as Faker, super low, he's in the back line, gets ulted on, down he will go. It's a triple for Deft, who is just running around the fight.
KT were just warming up in game 1. We saw in this series against B&K Fearx yesterday that game 1 was a slow one, not the best performance, but they have ramped up and they are here to contest for that world spot.
Stealth means that there isn't an opportunity for Owner, and yeah, eventually they get the turn on the perfect, but...
Well, this is just insult to injury. Guma doesn't have flash, and I think eventually he should die. There you go. Pyosik just gonna pop him on the head with a claw. And it's just a caught Ziggs. Trying to satchel over a wall.
Too much progress with just that wave.
And over the last couple of years, it's important to note as well that now that the Kai'Sa is online, he's getting bonked on the head.
Yeah, Deft just is in melee range against a big Nasus who isn't very fed, but actually it's just a bait all along as Faker's running the other way. There's a Bard ult. Faker's like, I need more stacks. Hold on. Not the best timing there, and now this fight is very broken up. That's a double impale, and both of these guys are just dead. As is just caught in the crossfire. He's going to be going down as well. KT just crossing their eyes, crossing their T's, dotting their I's rather. As Faker is still just holding the wave, trying to keep the game alive.
He's just building stacks, right? It's what Nasus does.
Still farming.
Yeah,
eventually he'll get there.
Barrel's going to win this 1v1. Unfortunately, BDD on the way as well.
I mean, I guess he held the wave, but...
Yeah, BDD even QSS is the wither, so... he just need to hit a Q at some point.
Just dodge everything! Nah, he's trying his best. I mean, the Nasus can be pretty funky like this. The ult will be committed to as BDD has had enough, and they do take him down.
Yeah, surprise Scorpion showing up at the end.
He was the only one in game 1, so... Now he's got a team behind him, and KT... 10,000 gold ahead almost, are looking for their second Baron.
All they got to do is turn. Just don't flip, don't risk giving it over. As long as Owner isn't allowed near the pit, does have flash and ult.
Well, they're trying to keep him out of the pit, and there is the turn. A lot of wombo combo bouncy castle behind the wall there.
Is dead.
Yeah, BDD goes down, and Faker's pretty tanky, a big impale, but Pyosik getting low. I think the wallets might just be a bit too heavy, though. A pretty decent fight, all things considered. But the wallets are there for the side of KT. Extremely messy, and T1 will deny the Baron for now.
It's not clean, but it's KT. Everything's fine. They have enough frets.
Damage avoidance
from
them.
You think of a BDD stepping out up the...
Oh, okay. The Zhonya's going to have some big value there as BDD finds Guma, and you see the Ornn is desperate to try to save him, but he will go down anyway, and BDD will survive. The wallets are just gigantic right now on the side of KT. They take down the 2 carries, and that might just do it. KT Rolster looking for their first win in the series. Isaiah is desperate to just try to stop the wave from going down, but the TP will come in. And it's only Keria as Steph 1 kill away from Legendary, I believe, here, as they will look to push to end and win game 2.
And this best of 5 after game 1 looked a little dicey, but KT bounced back in a big way. And the telecom war continues for this final world spot as the Nexus falls here in game number 2.
The Nexus will fall, and we do, in fact, have a series on our hands.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.